Hi, Roger. Great to have you obviously chair the conference for the Enterprise Architecture and Business Process Management Conference. The agenda is now live. Can you give us kind of an overview of how that's shaping up?
Yeah, because this is a very interesting conference from the point of view that if you look at over the years, and this has been running a long, long time, over the years, the process side and the enterprise architecture side have been gradually coming together for one set of practices that we really need to have. This year, we have a lot of presentations, which are how do you sort of start with the strategy and move all the way through to your implementation, through the business architecture and the enterprise architecture, and how all those pieces actually fit together. We have a number of really good examples from companies where they've done that. And I think people will learn a lot just by listening to what the troubles and the difficulties that people had and how we got around them. So I'm quite proud of that fact. It's always hard to put together an agenda, but this year I think it's really coming together. And people will learn a lot about how what I call connect the dots.
Great, absolutely. Are there any key highlights or key sessions that you're particularly looking forward to or people should go to?
Yeah, I think that the sessions I'm particularly looking forward to personally are the ones that start to deal with how do we measure the success that we're looking to get. And there are a couple of organizations who are going to talk about how they actually determine what the measures are going to be and how they build the ability to actually capture that data and reporting into management. That's probably where I'm most excited right now. But also just the connection of processes to capabilities to implementation technologies. Those the second way where we talk or people talk about what they've done to actually pull that together. And I think there's a lot of good practical sessions that take place that way. There's a really good mix of move towards the technological implications, but also on the human implications. So the human side of change that goes along with this and comes out of this is going to be addressed quite well. And I think that the workshops we're doing at the end of the event are really going to allow people to sort of practice some ideas sort of with simulations and case studies and things like that. And I think that's going to be probably what I think that can be most advantageous. It's going to be very practical. And I think that's one of the things we were fortunate, or maybe was skillful, I don't know what the right words are, to actually get the right people in to talk about this.
Okay, great. And you mentioned that around the technological implementations coming through. How do you think AI is going to be affecting content?
There's definitely a lot of AI in all of this. But I think we're not treating AI as a silver bullet. We're trying to see how do you actually practically apply AI for problems like, if I'm doing a business architecture, can I use generative AI to learn a lot that otherwise would take me a long time to do to get a really good, quick start? I don't think we're seeing AI yet as the answer to architecture or process management. But what we are seeing is that bringing new tools for us to get accelerating and have higher quality in what we're doing. It's not an AI conference only about AI, but it's like how does AI play with these other disciplines that we're still having big challenges with in most organizations. And there will be discussions about how do I make sure this fits in the organization? How do we get support for the types of new things you're doing, which is always a big architectural challenge. It's just getting the business side and getting the executives to see the value. But there are going to be sessions on how people have done that.